Here now. Sarfraz to Hilditch. Bowled him around his legs. Bowled him around his legs. He went over far too much, trying for leg lands, and the ball just clipped the leg stump. Well, that's an unusual way to go when you are 62 runs on, when you have 62 runs on the board, and that makes up for that ball just clipped that. Here we see Hilditch being dismissed from another angle. And you just see he's a little unlucky, really, because it just tipped the outside of the leg stump and up very high. It's a bad luck for Hilditch. But possibly he's lucky to survive that catch, drop catch or the over before. Two men in catching positions on the leg side. It's economy, that's what he's after now. Gallop struck on the pad, going over the top. Was a pretty good delivery, and I would say that's as fast a delivery as he bowls when he takes a full run. Really skidded through. Yeah, look at this. This would have clearly cleared the top of the stumps. Haroon in the covers, fielding substitute for Majid. We have a very famous Pakistan captain, a good friend of mine, Abdul Hafiz Qadar. Looks very similar in stance and style. Ball struck on the pad, perhaps pitching outside leg stump. What a terrible stroke. Yallop did not know what to do. He got himself in all sorts of... And struck on the pad again. Oh, that's close. That is close. Yallop appears to be having all sorts of trouble even seeing them. I was just wondering, he's looking into the sun. He's got that visor down, and I mentioned the other day, it must be like driving a car into the sun when you've got a little dust on your windscreen, and I don't know why they wear it, really. Be a little appeal against the light in a moment because the shadow's getting about a quarter way over the pitch. Alan Hurst, who at one stage had none for 101, took 3 wickets in 4 overs, and this was Imran. There's Imran, and Hurst, as you see, big strong man, hurls it down. And it's just like one of my golf shots. He's hit it right up in the air, and as you can see, quite a simple, nice, easy catch. ABV Melbourne. You can follow all that. Very clear, very clear. Well, there's nothing much with the light. Border then got onto that quite well, didn't he? He's growing in stature and confidence. Oh, not playing a shot. That's very close. You may remember the first innings, he got out by allowing one ball to go, and it knocked his off stump out the ground. And that must have been very, very, very close. You could see Imran not very happy with the decision. And the way Border groped around, and he almost said, I've done it again. It'd be interesting to have a look at that one on replay, if we can show it to you. Yes, he let, in the first innings, let the ball go, and only to see his off stump knocked back. Get a run of it. It's hard to get it yourself. Border on 24. Oh, he's hit in the chest. It's a bad blow to Alan Border. Right in the solar plexus, it looked. He's having a little rough time out there since that light appeal, but I would say the light's got nothing to do with it. Delivery, it's a bit on the short side and rises very steeply and hits you right in the solar plexus, and another delivery, then a very next one. and similar position and run straight along the ground. So it's not very happy out there as far as batting goes. There's a lot more. And Sarfraz, see, the ball gets up very high, and he gets above it, does well, and chops it on the inside edge right onto his stumps. Bad luck, and for you people in Pakistan, what more, as I understand it, born in Sri Lanka.
Today was that of Andrew Hilditch, who opened the innings for Australia and did a fine job before. At 62, this is how he fell to Sarfraz.
Here you see him playing forward and exposing his leg stump, and the leg stump has just been clipped on the right on the very top, and bad luck for Hilditch. He got dropped reasonably easy catch, but the man, the fieldsman, looking at the sun only the over before.
Imran starting a new over from the southern end to Border. Oh, wide down the leg side, and that's 4 byes.
This will go straight along the ground. Well, not far off the ground, was it? And it gave Barry very little chance. It's up very high. You never know what's going to happen on this pitch now. Oh, well.
In progress. Imran in the process of extras, 2 for 117. So Australia trails now by 265 runs, or needing 265 to win, with 8 wickets in hand, and it could be yet a very intriguing final.
So it's right to face the next ball. We see the drinks are coming down. They'll be taking the end of this over. And a run to right. 3 for a single. That's his first run. It's 7 for 309.
I think Alan Border and Kim Hughes must now be sitting in the pavilion realizing that all their good work is really going to waste. Marathon partnership of 177, a magnificent effort. This rather sad collapse.
Bowled him, another man down. Sarfraz, 7 for 86. Clark clean bowled first ball, and Sarfraz putting up an amazing bowling performance here. 7 for 86. Australia 8 for 309, and now there will be a stoppage for drinks with Sarfraz to continue this over. So the drinks are coming out. So with an hour to play, Australia needing to survive here with 2 wickets. They're right down to their tail enders. Here's a replay of that last ball.
Another delivery that kept very low. It kept very low and passed between bat and pad, as Clark made the fundamental mistake of playing back. It's a sort of pitch where you simply cannot play back.
Well, Australia, from a position where they could have won the game some 15 minutes ago, have collapsed, really losing wickets.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Drew Morford, and for the benefit of our viewers in Pakistan, as Rodney Hogg comes to the wicket, I will go through the board. At the outset of play this morning, Australia were 2 for 117, requiring 265 to win. Border was 25, Yallop 3. Yallop was run out for 8. He hit a ball to point where Asif picked up very well indeed, and as Yallop hesitated between the wickets, Asif's return to the bowler's end found Yallop yards short of his crease. So once again we see Sarfraz bowling to Hogg. Sarfraz at the moment has taken 5 wickets in 13 balls without conceding a run. And Australia have collapsed, losing 5 wickets, all to Sarfraz, in the space of 4 runs. Sarfraz once more. Hogg the batsman. Off the pad. False jubilation on the part of the Pakistan fieldsman. Gallop run out 8. At lunch, Australia 3 for 190. There's a replay of that ball coming right off the pad. The bat behind the pad, and umpire Belash giving the decision in favour of Hogg. At lunch, Australia 3 for 190, Border 58, Hughes 29, and in fact Border and Hughes, the end of Sarfraz over, Border and Hughes are to add 177. First ball attempting a cut, so obviously Wood didn't score. Sleep was both Sarfraz, no score. It's Imran now, bowling to right. Sleep was bowled Sarfraz, no score, a ball that kept low and crept between bat and pad. Hughes was caught Mohsin at mid-off, bowled Sarfraz for 84, attempting a big hit over the top of mid-on and slicing the ball into Mohsin's hands. And Clark was just bowled by Sarfraz, playing back to a ball that kept low. First ball, Clark was out, so obviously he didn't score. Imran again turning. Imran has the figures of no wicket 473. He's currently bowling his 26th over. Out to mid-off. So instructions from the senior partner, right to Rodney Hogg, the fast bowler. Right, the senior partner by virtue of having scored 1 run, which has been a remarkable achievement in view of the fact that Wood, Sleep and Clark have all collected ducks. 2 of them first ball, Wood and Clark.
Sarfraz, who's done all the damage, bowling to Hogg.
Yes, it's a pity Sarfraz can't get all 10 wickets. He's taken every wicket to fall to a bowler today. 7 of them. The other man being run out. In fact, all 7 wickets to fall in the Australian innings to fall to a bowler have fallen to Sarfraz.
Sarfraz to Hogg. Sarfraz has taken 5 wickets in his last 3 overs for 2 runs. Wickets in 13 balls for no runs.
Balls to go.
Sarfraz shouting for LBW.
Ball swinging in, missing in my opinion. There's the ball moving in. The keeper, Bari, moving down the leg side, anticipating the ball would go down there.
Oh, just kept that out.
Yes, it did indeed. Another delivery that kept low. Hogg at the moment a little bit undecided about playing on the front foot, but I would advise him to do so on this wicket, which is now really creeping.
Edge, second slip on the bounce to Zahir.
Cutter there from Sarfraz, a good one, but not enough bounce on the wicket to allow the edge to carry to slip.
No ball called by umpire Belash. A total of 35 extras, 8 for 300.